live is so energizing. I don't know. Don't you agree? Going live is absolutely energizing. So, welcome to this Wednesday live. I am so happy to see you. Welcome, welcome. Today's topic is about miracles. And specifically, I want to talk about the miracle of change. The miracle of change. I don't know. I've got this miracle thing going on all week, right? I want to embrace just doing new things, doing hard things, and figuring it all out. And it's just been an amazing experience. Guys, I'm so happy you are here. Hello, hello. Welcome. Come on in. We're talking about the miracle of change. I felt it. I felt it. Gosh, if I've been with digital marketing just 3 months, I would say that's how I would describe these 3 months. It has been a miracle of change. And oh, hello, Heidi. Welcome in. I have been so blessed, so excited, and so blessed by having this in my life now. Digital marketing literally has changed my life. I am so blessed. And the miracle of change, I want that for you too. Hello, Gen Xers. Welcome to the program. Welcome from Idaho. I'm so glad you are here. We're talking about the miracle of change. I have my YouTube family over here, and I have my TikTok family over here. And I love doing both platforms because I thank you, YouTube, for saving my lives and replaying them immediately. So if there's anything you've missed, you can always find it on my YouTube channel. So thank you for joining me today. We're talking about the miracle of change. Hello, Linda. Hello, honey, and Jennifer. You guys are amazing. I am so happy to have you here because we have a topic about the miracle of change and what has happened over the last 3 months since I've discovered digital marketing with Legacy Builders. Yes, I am in the Legacy Builders program. And prior to 3 months ago, if you had said digital marketing, I think I would have been able to define digital and define marketing, but I didn't know what I didn't know. And that's where I'm getting to that whole miracle of change. Something changed when I really embraced what digital marketing is. So if you understand, right, when I'm talking about the miracle of change, like imagine a seed, right? How many of you did those seeds in a plastic baggie when you were in school? You got that lima bean in the bag and you got to watch it grow. That's what I'm referring to. The seed is that seed of an idea. You were planted a seed of an idea. And how does it get to fruition? How does that miracle of change actually happen? And I believe it's a spiritual thing. And I'm so grateful to the Lord for bringing me to this moment. I am so grateful for my past experiences to bring me here today, doing what I get to do. And that is sharing parts of my life, parts of my business with you on a social media platform. Where else can you talk to the entire world, right? For free. That's what's so exciting. And it's brought inside of me this miracle of change. And so as a seed, right? As a seed, it's planted. And to me, that was the idea. The idea came to me when I saw this post on my social media, and it was so audacious. Like, I was offended at seeing this because I thought, why is this even in my feed? Who is this? And I click on it, and it's someone that I truly respected. And I thought, they're making these audacious claims about money. And it was kinda scary, like, what is she talking about? And I had to know more. That was the seed that got planted. It was possible? Was it possible to make $900 a day? And she had to tell me, "Yeah, that's what's going on right now. That's still going on right now." Do you realize 300 $900 a day is $328,000 a year in American money, in dollars. I have not seen that kind of money. Not in a year. That was mind-blowing to me. And here's another revelation of this change, right? I now have faith and belief in being a millionaire. It's possible. Where before, I didn't have that. I had a lot of doubt. I had a lot of fears. And like I said, I was a bit irritated when I saw my friend sharing that people are making $900 a day doing this new thing, right? It was new to her. And I'm talking to my Gen Xers. I I'm talking to the Gen Xers who are coming close to retirement. And here's the other thing about change, right? If you didn't know this, life is not going to be the way you think it's going to be. And I had a lot of mental baggage of what I thought retirement was going to look like. In fact, do I have my cruise shirt on, right? Is this how you dress when you're going on a cruise? I thought that's what my life was going to be like. My husband's going to retire and we're going to travel and do all the things we couldn't do when we had a family. And here we are. He's retired and we're not getting to do those things. Things are different than I thought they were going to be. And I didn't like that. That changed. And that was very uncomfortable. That was uncomfortable. And I said, you know what? I like her idea of the possibility of making $900 a day. Because I'll tell you what, I love cruises. I love seeing my kids who live across the states. And I said, you know what? If I had $900 a day, what would I do? What would life look like if I could work 2 hours a day on my cell phone and use social media and make $900 a day? How would that affect my life? Wow, right? Light bulbs are going off, excitement, all that is going off in my head. It encouraged me. And what encouraged me was the proof. People inside the Legacy Builders program are making $900 a day. There are six-figure income earners popping up all the time. Millionaires, seven-figure earners in the program doing what I'm doing. So that was the seed of change. That was the idea got planted in me. And then I had to overcome a lot of doubt. I had to overcome a lot of fears. But the thing that sold me immediately, the thing that sold me was education. I knew that this was going to be an educational program that I could keep, that I could grow and understand, and I could learn the skills I needed in this educational program. And it's one of these e-learning courses that is evolving. Courses are being added, modified, changed to go with the times, to go with the things that are always evolving, right, in technology. And so that means it's dynamic. And then inside of that program was a community of people that I got to meet, that I get to engage with. In fact, one of the reasons I'm even here at 8 a.m. in the morning in Idaho is because I did a live with a friend from South Africa that I met in the program. That planted a seed of an idea because before I said, I love my bed. I love being cozy and I just want to sleep all the time. But she got me up out of bed and we did our live. We're 8 hours apart. So here I was at 8 AM, she's at 4 PM, and we went live together and had such a beautiful time. That was a miracle of change in me because that change brought me out of bed for the next 2 weeks. I have been going live now regularly. 8 AM is not hard anymore. 8 AM is not a struggle. In fact, I get up excited. That's the miracle of change. And if you are looking for a way to make extra income, if you're looking to be a six-figure earner, if you're wanting to have a millionaire lifestyle, money in the bank that you don't have to take rolled coin to the grocery store to buy your groceries. I've been there, done that. If you don't want to have such a tight budget that all the fun things get cut out, I've been there, I've done that too, right? When I built a budget because I knew back, 100 years ago, I knew if I wanted to be a six-figure earner, I had to know where my money was going, coming. I had to be accountable. I had to understand that part because I'm telling you, that's what six-figure earners do. That's what millionaires do. They know where their money is. They know how to grow their money. So I had to get that under control. I had to build a budget, and you build a budget on your income. And what are you doing with your income, right? It's it's this. That's all it is. And then you did your budget and you realized I'm living up here. How is that possible? I'm not growing my credit card debt. No, it's because I lived off of every dime of the Christmas bonus, right? Of overtime. These things weren't guaranteed, and yet I was living as though that money's guaranteed instead of being realistic with myself, and that hurt. That was kind of painful. But once I got that budget figured out, I realized, okay, we got 2 choices here. Either I need to cut back to make these numbers work because you can't live above your means indefinitely. It's going to catch up with you. So either I live within my means, and that means no vacations. We don't get to upgrade the car this year. Yeah, the kids don't get to join that sporting club or, I mean, all the menial things too, right? All right, out goes Starbucks. Out we went, I think it was about 6 months when we got serious about our debt and our income. We went to be a single car family. Now, granted, my husband does ride a motorcycle, so he was able to take the motorcycle to work. Hey, welcome, welcome. We are having a great time on this live. We are talking about the miracle of change. And if you want change in your life, if you want financial change, if you want time freedom, what are you willing to change? And I introduced the idea that I came across a social media post that said, you can earn $900 a day. You can make $328,000 a year, all by working 2 hours a day on your cell phone and using social media. And I couldn't believe my eyes. And I said, you know what? I have to, if I want what my friend is proposing, I have to believe it's possible. And so that was the seed of an idea. So when we're talking about the miracle of change, A seed can transform from a seed to fruition, and you have to believe that's possible. So I took that idea that it was possible to make $900 a day with my cell phone using social media in 2 hours a day. And my friend said, "Yeah, there's a few things you have to learn how to do." And she said, "I hope my old brain can do this." I said, "Oh, I'm old. What am I gonna do? How is this gonna work for me? Is this really going to work for me? Because I'm tired of my husband going to work every day. I want to retire him." And he retired. We came to Idaho and we looked at that fixed income. That's the big change that happened. We have a fixed income and we don't get to do the things we thought we were going to do. And he looked at me and said, "Somebody is going to work because this fixed income is not enough." I said, "Well, I hope you ain't looking at me because this Gen Xer has been 30 years stay at home. I stayed at home when the kids came, and I stayed at home and homeschooled them, and I stayed at home when they were an empty nester, and 30 years, honey. I don't wanna go out in the workforce. I'm terrified." That thought scared the bejeebers out of me. But here's the backstory. I've had 7 businesses. In those 30 years, I've had 7 businesses that ended up just being tax write-offs. They were not successful. They did not build up our retirement. They gave us money to put back into the business is what it did. And after 3 years of losses, you cut that business out and you start over again, pick something else. And I've had 7 businesses. And one of them was MLM. I have been in MLM quite a while, 10 years with my last one. And at this point, I just like the product. I'm just there for the product. I am no longer pursuing that as a business. And my friend shared how I can make $900 a day and it's not an MLM. Excuse me? Is there any other business out there? I mean, granted, I have had several. What are you talking about? And I found Legacy Builders. And that's when I discovered this e-learning program. That happened to be one of my other businesses. I would make educational videos and put them on a certain platform, and I'd make a commission. And even that commission wasn't enough. My MLM, I'm making 1% with the potential of making 7%. If that network of people below me kept coming in, that was a lot of work. And the people above me keep making money and keep making money because I have to buy a product. That's how MLMs work. You have to buy the product every month to be able to say how amazing it is and how great it, and I believe that. But I had to continually talk to people one-on-one. They taught you how to have classes. This business, I get to use social media and it's an attraction marketing. You either like what you're hearing or you're moving on. And I would never know the difference. Either you like what you're hearing about the miracle of change and how it's possible, how you can change your mindset and that it's possible, and how it's worked for me, or you move on. And I'm okay with that. I get to be live and have a great time and see people from all around the world. Hello, Lisa and Mark. You guys, thank you for joining me. So, what I want to share, hey, guess what? I got a new pen. Any of you have been with me before? I've got a new pen. This is the business, nevertoolateincome.com. When I joined Legacy Builders and learned about digital marketing, one of the things they teach you is how to get a domain. Do you know how to get a domain? Do you know how to put in sales funnels, email collection, and email funnels? Do you know how to have landing pages? I didn't. 3 months ago, I didn't. Now, okay, that was one of my businesses. I did have a blog site, and that was a fiasco because that was something I had to create myself. And when you don't know what you're doing, how successful is it going to be? I didn't know what colors, I didn't know what fonts. I just picked what I liked and hoped somebody found me. And that's not a good marketing model that I've since learned since I've joined Legacy Builders. So Legacy Builders taught me how to do these things. Those were the skills my friend was sharing. She's like, I hope my old brain can do this. Oh, thank you for the follow. Judy, you're amazing. I appreciate that. And what I discovered doing Legacy Builders was how much I didn't know. I bought into the program called Legacy Builders thinking I knew what digital marketing was and what I knew what digital and I knew what marketing was. I thought as an artist, I was going to learn how to sell something on Etsy. If I scan it and make it digital, are you going to teach me how to be really good on Etsy? You're going to show me that, right? Yes and no. The digital marketing world, e-learning, I'm going to put that down as our first thing. This is what you have to really grasp. This is what made the difference for me. Having e-learning is a billion-dollar business. So for me to sell something on Etsy, is it a high demand product? No. It's a very niche market. Maybe somebody likes what I do, but that's a niche market. That's for fun. I get to express myself. And I've sat in those booths in the sun, in the wind, trying to meet the public and show them our stuff. I'm so glad I don't have to do that anymore. I found Legacy Builders digital marketing program. It's an e-learning platform. So if e-learning is a $1 billion a day industry, wouldn't you want to be where the money is? And in 3 years, it's projected to be $1 trillion business. What if you started today and saw the growth in 3 years? What would you do with $900 a week? Would that make a difference in your life? Yes or yes. Absolutely. You get what I'm saying. So an e-learning program, but this is what's different. It's evolving. I want to show you. Let's see if I can find it. Give me just half a sec. Oh, I got 50 different chords going here. All right, friends. Thanks for hanging with me while I figure this out. I found e-learning with Legacy Builders. I get excited because when I first came to the program, right, I thought I was going to get a little something, maybe an 8-week course, 10-week course, right? And that's it, right? Like I took a semester of college. And instead, I have a dynamic education. It's continually growing. So I love to show this off. You get all these bonuses. This is what's really, really cool. But here's the product. I joined Legacy Builders. Oh, poop. Well, darn it. Okay, I'm going to come over here. Let's start over here. When you come to Legacy Builders. One of the things I wanted to show you, but I'm not logged in, was it has 121 video courses, right? Video lessons is the word I'm looking for right now. A week ago, there was 117. That's what I mean by it's a dynamic course, and it's for you always. You have access to this course always. Take your time to go through it. There's courses on how to do Canva, how to use Pinterest, how to do TikTok the right way. Are these things you could use in your regular business, in your regular job? People often buy this program because they just want to learn a little bit and take it to their job and be more skilled. Some people take this education and go to businesses and say, I see you don't have any social media. Would you like one? I could be your social media guru and do this for you, right? You just wanted that some extra income and you got the skills you needed to make that happen. Well, in e-learning, you want to stay on top of your game. So they're always teaching those things to you. It's growing, it's dynamic. But the other half of this Legacy Builders program is the mentoring. How many other businesses, right? When I buy into Legacy Builders, I've bought a business. The business includes the training, the step-by-step training, and mentoring, coaching, accountability. There's challenges. There's so much overload of information just in the community because this is Michelle. Michelle wanted to have no excuses. She didn't want anyone left out. So if you're struggling in one area of your business, she's got courses for that. If you want to grow your skill level in a different area, there's things for that. If coming to digital marketing and you realize I have to make social media content and I've never done that before with purpose, right? Sure, maybe you're showing what you ate at the restaurant for your anniversary. Maybe you're showing your kid's birthday party, but when you're being intentional and sharing content, do you know what you're doing? Do you know how to do it the best way? That's what you're learning inside the program, the skills to do that. So, one of the other things you're going to get an automated system. We were talking about the miracle of change. When I first started, there's the miracle of change. And I had to overcome doubts, fears. Could I really do this? I'm a Gen X, right? We were there when technology was taking off. And now we're like, oh, I think we're being left behind. It changes so quickly. And yet here's an e-learning program that gives me the skills to jump in on TikTok. I haven't ever had TikTok before. I had to get over my mindset on what this was and how I could utilize it. I've been 2.5 months on TikTok. I have been so excited to have an opportunity to be here. And now I'm going live in 2.5 months. That's what I mean about the miracle of change. It's possible. And once you have the social media content, once you have a way for people to get a hold of you, nevertoolateincome.com, that's how you can get a hold of me. You've got to have automated systems. I keep talking about a 2-hour workday using my cell phone, and I get to use social media. Well, what's going on the rest of the time? This is the automated systems. The freedom machine. Why do I get to have free time in my day? Isn't that what you want? You want to be with your family. You want to do the things you love. You want more hobby time and less 9 to 5 time? These are the automated systems. So there's landing pages. Do you know how to build this stuff? It's done for you. These automated systems and legacy builders are done for you already. The colors, the fonts, the way things are set up, the verbiage, all of it's professionally done. I didn't do this. I told you I had a web blog, whatever I was doing. It wasn't professional. It wasn't capturing the attention. There's thank you pages, welcome pages. You can get more information just by putting your email in. When you put your email in, nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to start getting access to the six-figure blueprint. What is it that you actually do? What are you actually finding in the program? If you want to know more, line by line, detail by detail, what's in Legacy Builders, right? I just showed you a little screenshot of the bonuses you get. You can get access to this, right? If I had to read off every detail of the program, I would bore you to death. But if you're somebody who needs this information, it's available. I'm not hiding it. You just have to ask for it. And it's available. So remember when I said one of the things that stopped the scroll, something that caught my eye, was the idea that I could make $900 a day. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. And then there was the proof. Six-figure income earners in the community who are making $900 a day. So I remember learning about Walt Disney. Love him or hate him, I'm going to talk about Walt Disney. Walt Disney was asked, of the movies you've created, what's something that's significant to you? What's one scene that really means the most to you? And you know what he said? This is one of the reasons why we're talking about the miracle of change. You have to believe it's possible. He said the scene where Cinderella's godmother is making her dream come true. He said that was so significant to him because dreams can come true. You have to believe in the possible. Now, after 7 businesses that were not cutting it, that ended up being tax write-offs and not successful businesses, do you think I had some doubts of another business and I had to learn something new? Yeah. But after looking at our fixed income and saying, you know what, this isn't enough. I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of not getting to do the things I want to do. I missed my daughter's wedding. My son-in-law is getting ready to be deployed and he wanted to get married before he left. Okay, we've got a month. Well, not this weekend, not this weekend. Like so many balls were being juggled at that time. He didn't have a date and he didn't have it soon enough. We couldn't afford back then last minute plane tickets. He couldn't take off of work. My husband could not take off of work at the last minute. He's the boss. Too many things had to come into play to make that happen. And we missed my daughter's wedding. I don't know if you've ever had such a big deal happen in your life because there's no time and you're broke. But it's stuff like that happens. And what are you going to do about it? Do you believe in the possibility that there's a better way? You don't have to work 9 to 5. You don't have to have a second job. Yeah, you want that extra income, and then you decide, okay, I'm going to go find a second job, and now you've got extra gas money. Maybe you need a different outfit for that job, certain shoes you have to pay for. Now the extra wear and tear on your car. Maybe you have to eat out because you've got less and less time to do the grocery shopping and cooking at home. So now you've got those eating out costs. These other jobs are costing you money. Does that not fire you up? Like there's got to be another way. And when I found Legacy Builders, and e-learning is $1 billion business and it's growing, and I'm just at the beginning. I have automated systems working for me. I put in 2-hour workdays and my automated systems are always working. I've had people get into the system of my automated systems at midnight. They see my content, they see my information, and it's at midnight wherever they live. And they put their information in at midnight. I wasn't awake for that. I sleep. But it's constantly working. That's what the automated systems are. That's why they're nicknamed the Freedom Machine, because I don't have to work 8 and 10 and 12 hours days to make $900 a day. I just have to follow the system step by step and learn a few skills. If you're curious about what those skills are, if you can copy and paste, you can do this business. You can learn the skills on communication. You can learn the skills on how to set up social media the right way when you join Legacy Builders. There's so many classes and the mentoring is always available. I had to believe, and that was the miracle of change. So today we're talking about the miracle of change. And I had to believe that, one, that I could afford to do this. So it's a low investment. And that's what another thing. I love education. And I have an ability now to sell education, because the thing about education is they can't take it from you. Once it gets in, it's golden. So for a low investment, I have access to education. And like I said, it's dynamic, it's growing all the time. And it's mine. It's mine. So I bought the program. I bought Legacy Builders for $900. I bought practically a college education right here. How to do digital marketing. But I also bought mentoring. That's included. You are trained by six-figure income earners who started just like I did at zero. I came to TikTok with 0 followers. I had to learn new skills on how to do TikTok the right way and how to grow my YouTube channel. That's why I love creating lives on YouTube. They immediately become content without any extra work. So I'm utilizing my time so efficiently. My 2-hour workday, so efficient. $900, I bought the Legacy Builders. And here's why. My number one reason why was because there's 3 other products. There's 3 other products. The launch pad is $100. The daily pay blueprints, $300. Digital mastery is $600. And then Legacy Builders is $900. Why did I buy the $900? Well, one, I'm nosy, right? Fear of missing out. I had to know it all. But secondly, I now have four income streams. Four income streams with Legacy Builders. I have the master resale rights to this product, to this e-learning course that includes the website and automated systems, and it was a low investment. And you're like, hey, $900 does not sound like a, get it. I get it. I agree. It's an investment. It's an investment in my education. And you know what? I spent $1,000 on my phone. I have TVs in the house, TVs, plural, that at least cost that, if not more. And I'm willing to pay for entertainment. I'd rather pay for education one time. It's a $900 investment one time. And then for your automated systems, it's $29 one time. And when my friend said it's not an MLM, ding, 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 you better hear that cash register going off saying, say that again? I don't have to pay monthly fees. The MLMs I was in, $100 minimum. You paid out every single month in that MLM. And I'm making 1% to 7% commissions. Or I can come to Legacy Builders and earn 100%. $900. That's why it's $900 a day, daily pay. I don't have to wait 30 days to get my commissions check. I don't have to wait 45 days to get my 1% back. I can make $900 a day, and people are. So the reason I took Legacy Builders is because that gave me four income streams. If you came in with Launchpad, you get the master resale rights of the Launchpad e-learning course program and the mentoring. Don't forget that. And you can resell the Launchpad for $100. If you bought the Blueprint, Daily Pay Blueprint, you have two income streams. You can sell the Blueprint and the Launchpad. You have two income streams. That's why this program has something for everybody. What is it you're looking for? Are you wanting just to get your toe wet and understand something about Legacy Builders or understand something about digital marketing? Then start there and you can always upgrade. But I want to share with you that $29 for your automated systems, you have to upgrade that as well. So there's a block of information you're going to get that allows you to have the four income streams when you join Legacy Builders. But if you just join the one income stream and you upgrade, you have to pay for the automated system again. They have to update that because now you have more information that people can get. And that's why you have to pay it again. I'd rather pay it one time, one $29 one time, and get all of those systems, the automated systems, done. Now, the reason Legacy Builders has 121 lessons is because it can teach you how to do this yourself, how to have your own digital product, how to create multiple streams of income. You can do this again and again and again with the lessons you're learning. But for me, right, I've done that blog site and I had to build it myself. That is not fun. I don't want to spend my time working that hard. I would rather have a professionally done program and go out and get that master resale rights and make that money, $900 a day. Boom, 2-hour workday on my cell phone, and I get to use social media, a free platform. That's why there's no monthly fees. It's set up in a way that any mom or person on a fixed income doesn't have to continually have to pay over and over and over again those monthly fees to make this business work. It's been such a perfect fit for me. I get to sell education. I don't have to work a 9 to 5. Thank the Lord, right? The stay at home can be a stay at home. And it was a low investment. Why? Because there was no monthly fees. Because it's a one-time cost. I'm just going to be very clear. There is another cost for your business email. You want to have a business email to go with your business site. Nevertoolateincome.com. If you want more information, go to nevertoolateincome.com. Instantly. That's why this is a digital product. Instantly, you will hear from me. If you do it right now while I'm on the live, I'm obviously, see 2 hands, I'm not writing you. It's part of the automated systems, and you can get more information. Now, I've had people in my email list for a while. They're not ready. They are waiting. They're not ready. That's okay. I don't care. Because my system's working. My system is always giving you information. You know what? When we talked about the miracle of change, I want to share this one last thing before I go. One of the things I had to change in my thinking was about email. I had to realize, with the help of my mentor, that emails are good. Emails are good. And what helped me was to understand when I get my emails, right? I used to think negatively about it. I've got all these emails and I got to delete. But the light bulb went off when she said, my mentor said, you didn't unsubscribe. I'm like, well, no, I didn't unsubscribe. But do they have to send an email every day? Do they have to send an email twice a day? And the answer is, well, that's their business. That's their business model. They want to keep their name in front of you so you don't forget them. Because there's a sale coming. There's a sale, there's a coupon in this email. I love that when I go and get my oil change and I know there's a coupon somewhere in my emails or even in my deletes, and I go back and I try to find that email. I was grateful they emailed me because when I was ready, I needed it. I'm so glad I didn't unsubscribe. The only time you unsubscribe is when you're not getting any more value. I've unsubscribed from emails because we moved. I unsubscribed because I'm no longer where that store is. There's no way I'm going to be doing business with them anymore, and I would unsubscribe. So you need to be of value when you're sending out those emails, sharing something, and the automated systems does that. It keeps you in front of the people that want what you have, the people who want time freedom, the people who want financial freedom. And you have the solution in Legacy Builders. So before I sign off, hey, give me a follow. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, thank you. You guys are amazing. Get a screenshot of the reasons why you need a digital marketing business. And I just say, God bless you. Thank you for being here today. If you have any questions, put your email in and you will get an email direct from me. That is my email address. It's not one of those do not reply emails. And ask your questions. I want to help you understand this business and how it has given me so much freedom, so much joy. That was something I wasn't expecting. I didn't realize how fun lives would be. I didn't realize how fun posting content could be until I got into digital marketing with legacy builders. So I appreciate you all. Hey, have an amazing day. And like I said, write me or follow me and get more of my information. I have more videos on more pieces of the product of the company of the legacy builders e-learning platform that I have, and I'd love to share that with you. You make the informed decision. And I want to encourage you to believe in change, that it can happen, that you don't have to be stuck, and you don't have to be struggling with money and missing out on things you really wanted to do, and you don't have to be struggling with time. As us as I'm an older Gen X, I don't have that much more time. My time's limited, and I don't wanna waste it going back to work just to make ends meet. I'd much rather work a 2-hour workday on my cell phone that I have in my hand all the time anyway. And social media, I love social media. I'm always on social media. So why not learn how to make an income with digital marketing? So again, I appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging with me today. You guys have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. And thank you to my YouTube family. I appreciate you so much. Give it a follow, subscribe, thumbs up, and comment on this video. If you're watching the replay, let me know that you saw this on the replay. And what is it that you would like to see changed? Is it time freedom? Is it financial freedom? What is holding you back? I want to help you change your mindset on things that are possible. You can make $900 a day using your cell phone. It's true. And I want to help you make those dreams come true. So thank you again, and you guys have an amazing day.